I am here with Manuela, and she is first-time homeowner. But this is the very neat thing. She's only 29. And so, Manuela, before you and I actually started working together, what made you want to buy a home?
So the main thing that made me want to buy a home was about securing legacy and starting my path to like generational wealth. Growing up, like I've had different situations where my family ended up losing a home. So I wanted God to use me so that I could be restoration in my family by becoming a homeowner.
So, what were the challenges that you faced, and how do you push through?
So like she stated, I'm only 29. So when you're 29 years old, you're just starting out in life. You're just starting with your job, or like I graduated college and I had to start working in corporate. So my credit wasn't like mature. It wasn't like I had it for 10, 15 years. So I definitely had to work on that. And we saw a lot of homes that were just damaged and wrecked and would have been a lot to fix. So yes, there are times I definitely felt like giving up and saying, let me just wait until next year or 2 years from now. Hopefully the market will be better. Like everyone says, we're waiting on the housing crash. So I thought about giving up then, but I just really prayed and decided to keep going. I was pre-approved. I guess kind of like a pre-approval to say that I was going to get down payment assistance. And it was going to be, like a couple bands, like a lot of money that I was going to be approved for. But it ended up falling through while I was under contract. So at that point, I really just leaned on my faith. I had to seek counsel. I had to pray, and I just had to really believe God, because I felt like this is something that He wanted for me now. So I didn't want to give up. And even though that was very challenging and it tested my faith a lot, it helped me grow in faith a lot, because that was the first time that I really had to believe God for that amount of money.
So just for the record, I pray too, and my husband and my daughter. And the neat thing about that is that before the challenge, God had already opened a door for that. Right?
Yes. So God opened the door. So we had someone reach out to us, and he stated, like I've been thinking about it and it's on my heart, like I want to be able to help you guys. At the time, I was just like, oh, it's fine. I'm getting down payment assistance. I'm getting like $30,000. I'm fine. I'm not going to need any money. But God knew, what was going to come up, the challenges. And so once it fell through, I had like everything that I needed was supplied.
And what would you say to someone who wants to buy a house, but they feel like it's impossible?
I think the first thing that you need to do is silence the outside noise, but you really don't know until you sit down and talk with someone. If you talk to a realtor, talk to a loan officer, and you'll find out that it is very possible, and people are doing it every day. I'm not a millionaire. I was able to purchase a home. Keep in mind that like God uses people to bless you. You don't have to be on your own. Like you can have a realtor, have a loan officer.
So in other words, don't keep the questions to yourself. Bring them to someone, a realtor, a lender, and we can guide you. And congratulations.
Thank you.